Oh, hey.
Yo, what's up?
Not much, just getting ready for the shoot.
Me too. La 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 la.
Alright, so should we just, are you ready to jump in? Do you feel good?
I think I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm feeling pretty ready.
Cool,
Yeah.
so you wanted to sit there?
Oh, yeah, I figured why not mix it up?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No
No big deal.
We can sit wherever we want.
Yeah.
So you don't have a problem with sitting in that chair?
Oh, with the chair. I just thought it didn't matter. Is that cool? Is it messing with your flow or anything like that? I just thought it'd be cool to change things.
It's a little weird to to see the world from this angle, but
It's like your right side, your good side, or something.
I don't know. Do you know which side is?
Both look pretty good.
Okay. I guess my only concern is like, what does the audience want? What do they expect? Our fans they're
It's
used
good to keep in mind.
They're used to us, sitting in different places than we're currently sitting, and I guess I just don't want to throw them off. If we'd done this on episode 2, it wouldn't be so out of left field. But I feel like a precedent's been set.
Oh,
Because
I see what you mean.
First to second episode,
Yeah,
there's a certain continuity, a consistency that our fans have grown to love and admire and
But if we
respect.
hit 3 in a row, like that'll be like we have to do this forever. Like we're stuck in these positions forever. Because
Right.
because now's our last chance basically to switch things up. And
Right, yeah, 3 strikes you're in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Or give ourselves a freedom,
yeah.
creative freedom. Okay.
And we can switch back if it's not, whatever.
All
Okay,
right, let's
cool.
just do it
Yeah,
then.
sweet.
All right, so.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry,
No, that's cool.
something. Sorry. All right.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Something feels off.
Yeah, your enthusiasm feels a little. Maybe mine's too high.
Oh, it's
Maybe
okay.
mine might be too high. Let me try to lower mine.
All right, yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'll go high. You go low.
Okay, cool.
3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Today
We're gonna be, but not yet.
later on in the show,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be talking about Dark Pheonix, the new
X-Men.
X-Men movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we'll be, where we're sitting for
Mhm.
while we're talking about Dark Pheonix. How does people lead into that?
Today on the show, welcome to the show. Hi.
So as we said, we're talking about Dark Pheonix.
That's right. The new and, if legend tells, last
Last
X-Men
X-Men
movie.
movie.
So they should have called it the Z movie, XYZ, last one in the alphabet. Maybe,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. Or Last Phoenix.
Ooh, that would be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Final-
Darkest
Final Phoenix.
Final Phoenix.
Final
Oh,
Phoenix, so
alliteration.
They could
too.
spell final
Yeah.
with a PH.
Yes,
So
then
it's
it would be
Final
alliteration.
Phoenix.
Yes. That-
Or spell Phoenix with an F and,
Ooh.
kind of keep it on the edgy side of things.
So you could get that web domain pretty easy too.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the Dark Phoenix?
Oh man. Okay, so obviously this is the tail end of a franchise that has been going on for decades now. I remember being like way back in what was it, high school, I think, when
Yeah.
it first started, and we were like, oh my god, they're finally doing an X-Men movie.
Yeah.
And now we're finally at the end of the X-Men movies.
Yeah, it's a sad thing to see it
Are
go.
you okay? Do you want to like?
No, I'm fine. It's just
Is
you
it-
know, just
Is
oriented.
that chair squeaky? Should we get some WD-40 or something? Or are you just kind of moving around?
I think it's just that I'm a little squeaky.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
That's cool.
But yeah, wasn't that so cool when you watch the X-Men cartoons and you're like, they should cast that guy from Star Trek
Yes.
as
Yes.
Xavier,
Yes.
and they totally did,
Mhm.
and it was like, whoa.
Yep, totally. And when you're watching the cartoons and you're like, oh, they should cast that Australian stage actor as Wolverine, Hugh
Right,
Jackman, a relatively unknown actor. Some of us thought that was a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and cross your fingers and see what happens. And
Yeah.
it happened.
It happened.
It was
Big
really
time.
exciting time for that to come to the big screen
Mhm.
and finally move out of the cartoon realm, which, you know, obviously we haven't been shy about our opinions about cartoons. They're for kids.
They're for kids.
And
yeah.
we're grown adults.
In a world of CGI, what's the point is all I'm saying.
It's all we're saying is
Yeah.
like, you know,
CGI, live action cartoon.
there's been something interesting that's been happening with the X-Men movies where they, for some reason, they're going backward in time and forward in time.
Okay, so they are doing that?
Yeah, I
wasn't
think so.
sure. I noticed the casting change, and I was like,
It's a little-
someone's looking a little young in
it's a
this
little
movie.
confusing.
Someone's looking a little old this movie. So
Yeah.
that's what was going on.
Someone's
okay.
looking a little different actor for this
Yes,
movie.
yes, totally,
and
yeah.
Why does Professor X have hair and
Yeah.
played by that guy that I don't like?
Why
as
is
much?
Kelsey Grammer that young British kid now?
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
That
was the biggest sort of confusion.
So yeah, it's kind of a confusing movie,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Which I loved. I thrive in
loved it.
confusion, I think, especially narrative confusion. When there's a lot going on and I can't be certain of something, I think that's called ambiguity. And I think that's actually a plus rather than a minus.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I did go to a couple film schools, so I remember learning that in one of them.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
that's what Sean brings to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I found it confusing. I guess I was a little more confused about how I felt about the confusion.
Mm.
Because it just, I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's appropriate that we're talking about a confusing movie this time because I'm a little confused as to why we're sitting where we are. So I guess we're kind of thematically.
Seriously, you're coming back to this sitting? I mean, we can change.
It's not like I'm not. That wasn't like a. I think it's an interesting choice that the movie makers made an interesting choice that we made, too.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So we changed seats, kind of like how they change things in the movies.
Yeah. So
it's like, yeah. But is this like I said, I thrive on confusion, not working so much for you?
I didn't really mean to make this a whole thing about the chairs.
You brought it up a couple times,
like,
so I mean,
interesting
we
that
could change it now.
It's
gonna be hard to like edit it in post, unless we would just do like a mirror effect.
Well, that's true, but that's not really going to change the confusion that I feel in the moment.
Oh, that's
which
true.
is fine.
That's true.
It's a great movie, if a little confusing. I think also it was a little confusing that they decided to like not call it X-Men : Dark Pheonix. It's weird to go out. It's the last X-Men movie, and they're not even. There's not even an X-Men in the name, and I found that confusing, and it was kind of a delightful surprise because I'll be honest, I didn't know that this was the movie we were going to see. So that was a really pleasant surprise because I love the X-Men. I thought we were going to see a documentary about the nightlife in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh.
Which honestly
Dark
seemed like
Phoenix.
seemed like a snoozer to me.
Really?
Because I didn't.
In Phoenix? A snoozer?
I was going to give it a chance. I was going to give it a chance.
Yeah.
But
I
was
it's a
really...
party town.
Is it?
Yeah. Heard it's a party town.
Okay, well now you're I'm kind of coming around. Maybe I kind of do want to see that.
That's
Dark
kind of too
Phoenix.
bad it wasn't about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll take X-Men movies till the day I die, till the wheels fall off. But a documentary about Phoenix, Arizona, PM.
That could be. If anyone's watching and you like this idea as much as we do, feel free to please make it. We won't sue you for taking our idea because we just want to see it. We just want to be part of the audience experience.
And we hope it's a success, and if it is, just give us a little cut, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we'd be happy to review that for you. Maybe get the word out.
Oh, that'd be good, actually.
Your new movie.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Just maybe give us a special thanks or a story by.
That'd be cool.
Or a producer credit.
The least you could do, I guess. Yeah.
But
anyways, so back to the comic book aspect of the movie rather than Phoenix, Arizona aspect. Right. Let's just say, if all comic book movies are excellent, would you say this is true of this movie?
That's, I'm not sure I understand the question, but again, that feels appropriate because it's a confusing movie. So I feel I'm confused.
I didn't mean to confuse him like that. Basically, I was just throwing him a softball because, I mean, all comic book movies are excellent, and this was a comic book movie, so this movie was excellent.
Maybe this...
But that's my own. I was projecting that onto you. So you give me your opinion about this.
Maybe
excellence.
a softball is easier to hit when the pitcher's on the pitcher mound and the baseball guy's on the baseball plate instead of behind the pitcher, because maybe a softball from
Is this
a different angle
who's sitting in what
is harder to hit.
Thing?
It's a little harder to know what's going on. No, I'm just following your metaphor through.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair, I suppose.
Well, how would you answer your question? Let me put that to you.
Yeah.
Sean.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Well,
X-Men was a good movie.
X-Men, it was good. It was a little bit confusing.
Different timelines, different time periods, different actors playing the same character. It was almost like the feeling I get when I watch, like, a Pulp Fiction or a Charlie Kaufman movie.
Yes.
And it's just like
ambiguity.
Yeah, and it feels like that's great when it's like, oh, I'm confused. This is clearly an artsy movie. I wasn't expecting. I was thinking it would be more of a fun time movie, and they're dipping their toes into like, this is my creative movie, and that's
true.
fine.
They were doing that.
And I get why they want to do that. They want to have the gravitas of confusion on the last movie, because this could be their last chance to win the Oscar.
Yeah.
And just for the sake of what this series has given us as Americans, as human beings of the world, it's given us so much. I kind of hope, even though this wasn't my favorite X-Men movie, is one of my favorite movies still. And I think they should get the Oscar just as like they didn't give the Oscar to the first two Return of the Kings, but they gave it to the last Return of the King because it's like, see what you did this whole time.
Look at what you did.
Kind of like, they were like, it was a good,
wink, wink.
It was a good series. Yeah. Let's not waste the Oscar on the first go. We're gonna give it to you when it matters.
Yes. Yeah.
So squeak them in at the end.
Almost like you keep this up and there'll be something waiting for you at the end. Yeah, now we're at the end.
They should have called the movie Dark Horse, because it's gonna be for the Oscars. Real Dark Horse.
It'll be a real front runner Dark Horse for the upcoming Oscar season.
And that's exciting for the film.
Yeah.
I bet they're feeling giddy about it.
And we're contributing to the Oscar buzz right now. We might even start it off because this is coming out soon.
So for your consideration.
Yes, exactly. We could maybe put that little screener text down there for your consideration. Well, I guess they wouldn't need it for ours.
I bet that's why they didn't call it X-Men Dark Pheonix, because it's like the best picture goes to Dark Pheonix. Can you imagine?
I'm getting deja vu, yeah.
Kate Blanchett or Jack Nicholson saying, and the Oscar goes to X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. The Oscar for Best Picture.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Or whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. It's got
or sound editing, whatever.
Probably I hope it wins CGI, because it's best CGI I've seen since Aladdin. Might be even a little bit better.
Slow down, but we don't want to overhype y'all, but it is something to see.
It's pretty good CGI. At least give me that.
Oh yeah. I don't want to undercut, but I don't want to overhype. I don't want to under. I don't want over. I don't want to.
It's in the title. No spoilers. I'm not going to tell you what they CGI. But they CGI some stuff, and you're gonna like it. So,
yeah.
So,
and you should definitely see this movie on the big screen.
Yeah, you should see it on the big screen, because that's how CGI was meant to be seen.
Mm-hmm. You want to see that CGI digigrain?
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I liked it.
I liked it.
That's
a
great.
Lot.
That's great. We both liked it.
For all the reasons that we talked about, this movie is definitely worth your time.
Yeah. And so now so you're not confused when you see it. It's going to be confusing. I don't think that's a spoiler. So you know, so now that you're prepared to be confused, you'll be less confused when it happens, and you'll be able to appreciate what's happening.
Be present. Be here with your confusion.
Yeah.
Get lost.
Just embrace the confusion, and it's not about nightlife in Phoenix. So
No,
you should
no.
know that going in too.
It's just a terrific, muddled time.
It's great. It's great. Yeah, really, really gets its wires crossed in the best possible way.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. Hella confusing movie. You're going to love it. So, subscribe to our channel.
Like us, like our channel, like us.
Check out our Patreon.
Speaking of which, we would like to offer thank yous to all of our patrons,
all of our tremendous backers on Patreon,
who support us on Patreon. Just to save time, we're gonna list them on the screen instead of saying them by name. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, all of you.
Should we do that thing where we pretend like we're still talking so it's quieter and we're just
while the
thing's going on?
So anyways, next time I go to the movies, I'm gonna sneak in my own candy. You know what I mean?
What candy you're gonna choose? What candy you gonna choose?
It's there's not an arm, you know? You keep wanting to try, but it's not there. It's still not there.
I don't know. It's just I think
So yeah.